Hola and welcome back to Kim at Home. In today's video, I'm going to be handling some neglected spaces in my home, and I hope I'm encouraging you to do the same. So you can either sit back, relax, enjoy the music, or clean right along with me. For starters, in my room, I need to clean 2 nightstands, which are very small and not good for a king-size bed, but that's okay. Mind your business. Eventually, I'll get some new nightstands, when y'all start hitting the like button, hyping me up, and I get some more sponsors. You feel me? Then I'm going to clean off this rocking chair. I'm going to clean off my headboard as well as my bench that's sitting in front of my bed. Oh, and my TV stand, that needs cleaned off as well. If you are new here, my name is Kim with a Y, K-Y-M. I do videos pertaining to all things home: cooking, cleaning, DIYs, repairs, and projects. Speaking of projects, if you have not seen the video that we did a few days ago, and it was the first project of 2026 in our home, please do not forget to check it out. YouTube is real finicky, and when I do anything outside of cleaning, they don't really push it out very much. So please go check that video out. If my content sounds like something that you're interested in, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Make sure you leave a comment down below so I can say hello. That new hype feature, please hit the hype feature and the like button. All of these things are free. These are some very small asks, and why not do it? Help a YouTuber out. I'm a small YouTuber, and that is very helpful for me. Everything I'm cleaning off today is with the yellow Mr. Clean antibacterial cleaner because that was just what I grabbed. It was right there in front of my face, so I said, okay, I'm going to use you today. For real. So Mr. Clean used to have the yellow disinfectant, which I loved. I swore by it. I used that and vinegar only in my home at one point, but they got rid of the disinfectant and now it's the yellow antibacterial. While it does not smell as good as a disinfectant, my room was left being extremely fresh and disinfected. So it's a win-win situation up in here. Let's go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. To clean off this TV stand, I'm using the Method Almond Scented Wood Cleaner. Oh, y'all. That stuff smells amazing. I know I say it every single time I clean with it, but if you have not used it, definitely go buy some. It's not expensive and it smells so good. You're going to want to clean every single thing in your home with it. And now that I think about it and mention these 2 products that I'm using, maybe they will see this video and sponsor me, Method or Mr. Clean, okay? Because we don't discriminate over here. Hook your girl up. Shut the lights, go infrared. Spend all day in bed. Here's what my cleaning cloth is looking like after I've cleaned everything off. You see how dusty everything was? I should have dusted first. However, your girl was in a hurry because this was like one day after work or something like that. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna give myself an hour and a half to do what I gotta do. For me, I feel like that's the best way to keep my house clean throughout the week. That way I'm not spending my entire weekend cleaning. I'm making sure that I spend at least 30 minutes every single day after I get off work doing something. That could be sweeping the floor, washing the dishes, dusting, cleaning the bathrooms. I will say I clean my toilets every single day because you know why. It's just gross. So I clean my toilets off every single day. A few clips back, you saw how dusty everything was off that cleaning cloth. Imagine how dusty this headboard was. I feel like I vacuumed it for 5 minutes. I wanted to make sure that all of the dust and debris were up. Because one thing about me, if I'm gonna clean something, I'm not gonna half do it. I'm gonna do it correctly the first time so I don't have to worry about it for a while. There is a blood stain on the back of this headboard, and I saw it probably a month ago, and I kept saying, I need to get to that, I need to get to that. Well, I waited and never got to it. So I'm really trying to get it off with the Yellow Mr. Clean antibacterial. However, I do come in later with some vinegar, and while it did lift up most of the stain, it's just really embedded into the headboard. So just as a tip, if you ever see blood on something, clean it up immediately. Don't rub it in, tap it. Yes, I was rubbing it in, but again, it's been there for a while and I knew all of it would not come up. This is a cleaning type of situation that I do on my couch. It's called a gypsy couch clean, but in this case, it's a gypsy headboard clean. Have you ever seen the Gypsy Sisters? Them girls ain't no joke with how they clean. Sometimes when people are new, they always ask me questions about this wall. It's an accent wall, and it's something that I did. I did it free-handed. At first, I started taping things off, and then I was just like, no, I'm gonna just freestyle it. Let me tell you something about me. When I get bored, I do crazy things in my home. My husband used to say, every time I go out of town and come back, there's something different in the house. There is a hallway wall that I painted black one day, and then I did this background here in my bedroom. It took me about 8 hours, but honestly, I love it. I never want to paint over it, and I'm the type of person that changes things around all the time, but I have not once even thought about painting over it. Sometimes in life, our shower doors get out of hand. One thing that's annoying is a glass shower door because there are little pockets that form mildew and mold. I told you I get tongue-tied so much all the time. Anyway, if you have some sort of contraption that helps you with any type of cleaning that you're doing, definitely use this because there's no way that I could have scrubbed all of that hard water and lime scale up by hand. Just scrubbing it, my hand would have been exhausted. So I definitely wanted to make sure that I use something. It's so funny because right in the middle of me using it, it died. I probably should have charged it before I decided to use it, but that's okay because it really did a good job getting everything up. To clean this up, I use my magic concoction, and that consists of the white distilled vinegar, water, isopropyl alcohol, and the blue original Dawn dish soap. I had to say that real slow because I'm like, listen, you already got tongue-tied sounding crazy, and the perfectionism in me wanted to delete that voiceover and re-record it, but I'm proud of myself for not doing it. You know, this is real life over here in these parts, and everything's not perfect, right? I will also say that these are the most tight, weird, awkward spaces. So I did clean the inside of the shower. I just didn't show it because I was all hot and sweaty and just over it at this point, just because I felt like I spent a lot of time doing this. You guys are seeing this and it's sped up, but I really, really did spend a lot of time doing this. And eventually what we're gonna have to do here soon is just take all of the caulking off the sides of the door, clean it up real good and recaulk it because there are stains from the mildew. They're just stains. The mildew is no longer there. It's been killed, but it bothers me. Now, this cleaning tip I'm about to share with you is life-changing. Okay, so thank me later. All right, thank your girl later. After you clean off your shower door with your desired cleaner, go over it with the wood cleaner. You remember that Method almond scented wood cleaner that I used? Go over it with that, and it keeps hard water buildup from your shower door. Girl, I'm telling you, it's life changing. I just really got excited because for real, cleaning for me is an escape. I have anxiety, depression, and when I'm feeling anxious, if I just spend some time cleaning something, life seems better for me. I don't know what it is, doesn't matter what it is, whatever type of therapy that I could possibly pay for. I don't need to pay for it right now because cleaning definitely is an outlet. You'll have to let me know below in the comments what your outlet is. Some people like to read, some people like to journal, some people like to run. I personally like to clean. Also, let me know how you're doing. How is your mental health? It's seasonal depression season here in Central Ohio with the gray skies and the bitter cold. My daughter hasn't had school all week because it's been negative whatever as far as temperature outside. We had that once in a lifetime major snowstorm, not once in a lifetime, but like once every 10 years, major snowstorm. And let me tell you something, there were employers that still expected you to report to work, which is really frustrating because it's like, these things don't happen often. Give people a break. But then I heard my husband in my head because I had an attitude, right? I was like, this is ridiculous. People don't care. All they care about is making money, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, do not allow people to dictate how you feel and how you react because you're giving them power. It's almost like the enemy will use anything and anyone to get to you. And when you react, the enemy wins. You don't. And you know what? It's the truth. I mean, it really is. So before you decide to cuss somebody out for pissing you off, don't cuss them out. Walk away, take a deep breath, go run, go clean something off, go hit a punching bag, whatever it is that you need to do. But don't let the enemy win. Remember at the beginning of the video, I told you I was cleaning off some neglected spaces. Okay, so the bathtub was one neglected space. It was filled with dust. That was dust. That was not dirt. It was dust. Okay. That was crazy. But if you've been here for a while, you already know your girl live in a dust bucket. I don't understand. My entire life of living in Central Ohio, every home that I've lived in is extremely dusty. My friends say the same thing. My parents say the same thing. I don't know what it is. It's just maybe something in the air. So never judge a book by its cover. Yes, the bathtub looked like it was clean until I showed you what that paper towel looked like. And I did it on purpose because people always say things like, you're cleaning a clean house. I'm actually not. Ain't nobody got time for that. I have other things that I could be doing. Now, this is after I've cleaned all the dust off and there's nothing on the paper towel. In the video where we did the project in my daughter's room, that is what we put together right there where she's sitting at, which is her vanity, which is beautiful. So I need to hang up some shelves in her room as well as this mirror. Now, people in my family, don't be believing me when I tell them don't purchase things without me because you guys always purchase the wrong thing. So I wanted to prove them wrong. So I put the little pasties, command strips on the back of the mirror, knowing that it wasn't going to work, just so that they would know, like, stop doing stuff without me, okay? But again, this is real life. And my girl, Gramita Love Mukbang, always says there is no failed video. So my daughter's trying to figure out where she wants to put this. I'm like, it's not going to work on your door. And quiet as kept, it's not going to work on this wall either because y'all bought the wrong command strips. When they were downstairs in the closet, they just didn't want to open the closet door because when you open it, things fall on you because it needs cleaned out. So this project here was an epic fail, but that's okay because I do have the correct command strips. I did get them out and we're going to hang up the mirror probably tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Please do not forget to leave a comment, hype it up, and hit the like button.